What's up, Bucktooth Buckos? OldManTup coming at you today, and we are back with Week 7 of GBA Season 5. We're playing the one and only Yo Fizz, aka Fizzy Stardust, coach of the Atlanta Hawluchas, and also member of the prestigious Team NCO. You're pretty good, but you're no Connor Oberst. And Fizz has been a friend of mine for a long time. We actually just started a D&D/Pathfinder league together. So expect that on his channel. Now, we're going to do something we haven't done yet this season, but we did last season, and that is a feature artist of the week. And this week, we are featuring LadyKubu, Whitley, a very good friend of mine. Links will be in the description to her stuff. She does Twitter, Twitch, and all the good things. So be checking that out. She made this for me for my birthday, and it's fantastic and beautiful, and all the good things. So thank you very much. It's beautiful, and we're going to dive right into this battle with Fizzy Yo Fizz Stardust. We're going to lead off with Archops. Didn't get a team builder up this week. I apologize. I was still really busy reeling from my birthday and all that stuff. So I'm going to start off with Rocks and Archops, and he has this Gyarados, Gyarados. Garchomp kind of figured he was just going to go ahead and set up his rocks. We both set up rocks there. He's going to go Dragon Claw me, so I'm like, okay, not bad. Get the Endeavor off. Not going to do a terrible lot. Now, I know in Endeavor, I'm going to be faster than him, so I need to go for a damage move. And I go for the Earthquake, and he switches in Doublade here. And he does that knowing that I can't Endeavor him. But I can get off a couple of Earthquakes, gauge about what he's going to be, and I think he's probably a little bit more specially defensive based off of that. And 2 Earthquakes can take him down to right about half. And it's a good thing I didn't try switching out there, because he would have finished me. And he knows that a Shadow Sneak Pursuit combo is going to take me out regardless of what I do. So Archeops is down, but Doublade's down to about half health, which is bueno. So I'm going to bring out Ruben. Mold Breaker Excadrill Scarf this week with exactly enough speed to outspeed max speed Starmie. He's going to switch out here, and I didn't want to get too cheeky too early, so I just go for an Earthquake. See what he's going to switch in here. Kind of thought Chestnut was coming in, but I didn't have much better of an option. I could have gone for the Rapid Spin there. I think he got rocks up already, right? Yeah. So he's going to bring out the Chestnut, and he eats up that. So I'm going to bring out Pork Chop. Going to get the Intimidate off, and I actually switched this set at the last minute. Even though I didn't do a team builder, I'm going to tell you that. I actually had a special attacking variant of this, and it didn't really make much of a difference in the long run. The only difference would have been I would have had a Flamethrower to use here, but it turns out I don't have a Fire attack to use. I have Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, Extreme Speed, and Crunch. Now, I just want to see what he's going to do, and I'm just going to willow the crap out of anything, because from the looks of it, everything on his team is a physical attacker. And you guys didn't get to see that in the Team Preview, because Team Preview got cut off of this recording. Want to thank A-Drive, before I forget about it, for the recording, and Tom for genning my mons for me, so thank you. I'm just going to say it in Will-O-Wisp, because nothing's going to want to come in and take a Will-O-Wisp. Nothing. So I know he's probably got a Healbeller on the team. He does have the Bug Grass thing, Leaveney, and I believe it gets Healbell. So we have to be careful of that. Now this thing's burned, so I mean, I can come in with Celebi, take max roll, max damage, max turn, Pin Missile, and be at like 35% damage or something like that. So we're sitting good, because we have physically defensive Celebi this week. So we're not worried about that happening after we saw the Pin Missile already, which I'm assuming is what he thought I would switch in. I'm just going to stay in and hit this thing until this turn, where I obviously switch out, because I believe he is going to go for the Leech Seed again. And he does. And I made a good switch there, got Celebi in for free. Leftovers going to take me all the way back up, almost all the way back up to full health. And yeah, so we're going to be able to get the Psychic off here. And Psychic is just going to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, smack this thing in the face. And we're going to see the pin missile come out here. And I believe he's going to get 3. And it is going to do nada. Celebi's sitting in a really good position right now. Got those yummy lefties. We are physically like I said, physically defensive this week. I can't remember if we were bold or modest. I don't remember. Pretty sure bold. And El Guapo goes down, and Ogre gets a kill. So Fizz is going to send out no, and I'm like, okay. Tyranitar is going to do shenanigans. He's already pursued with one Mon, and I know he loves to pursuit. So I'm like, he can't kill me with the crunch. So I stay in. I was like, pff, 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 what is that? Go for the Giga Drain, get him down to half, and I'm like, is he going to pursuit this turn, or is he going to crunch? Then I was like, oh no, he has to be Scarfed. He has to be. But unfortunately, I don't really have anything I want to bring in on a crunch. And depending on min-max rolls there, I had a very slim chance of surviving this. But I don't this turn, unfortunately. Celebi's going to go down. Now, he's locked into crunch. So I bring out Ruben. And Earthquake hits everything on his team really hard except for Leaveney, now that Chestnut is down. So I should have Rapid Spun here. Or I should have Iron-Headed here. But I make the middle ground play it safe, and just go for the Earthquake. And I see how much damage it does, and it does, I don't know, less than a quarter, but just less than. So I'm going to switch out into Porkchop here because I'm not really afraid of anything this can do for me. He doesn't know I don't have a fire move yet. But I mean, like I said, I can just sit in here all day long and Will-O-Wisp anything he wants to send in. Now, no speed investment this week. Completely specially bulky. Careful set because I'm physical. And I already gave you the moveset, so he's going to stay with Leaveney. We see the Heal Bell. And I'm like, he's faster than me. I knew he'd be faster than me because I'm min speed. And even if he's min speed, he has base stat higher in speed than me. So I get the burn off. We're going to get some burn damage here. I'm like, bueno. Now, I'm like, is he going to Heal Bell this turn? Or is he going to switch out? He's going to Heal Bell this turn. So I'm like, okay. No problemo. I'm going to get the crunch off here. I didn't want him switching in anything cheeky, predicting an extreme speed and going into Doublade. Not that I thought he would have at that point, but that was thoughts in my head for some reason. Now he's going to bring in Scarf Tyranitar again. And I'm going to extreme speed this turn. And that does a little bit of damage. And Porkchop is going to sit here in this thing's face and see what he wants to lock himself into. He's going to go for the Stone Edge. Now, there was a chance for it to miss, and there was a chance for him to go to something else. I would have survived a crunch, did not survive the Stone Edge. I'm like, crap. But I didn't want to switch out into Exadrill, him go for Earthquake, because that really nailed my team, because I thought that's what it was going to be. I get hit with the Sticky Web, and that slows me down. Now, I have Scarf Exadrill against Scarf Tyranitar, and right here, I should have Rapid Spun, because I predicted him to switch this thing in, and I just stupidly went for an Earthquake again. So, all his hazards are still up, and the Electro Web is still up. He's going to bring out Gallows here, so I'm like, okay. This thing is not going to take an Earthquake to the face. And I know... Why did I switch there? I don't know. I don't know. Because I knew he wasn't Scarfed at that point, and I know I should have outsped him. But he's going to go for the Earthquake. Uzi's going to get in for free here. Now, I'm worried because Fizz is cheeky. He has Sand Veil, probably Sand Veil, not Rough Skin. And probably the bright, I was going to say, like, clay, but that's not bright powder. And that was in my head the whole time, so I mean, I need 100% move, and I got it off, and it turned out he did have sand veil and light bright powder, so that was not a good call on my play, but we were specs, so we're locked into that. Now, we're going to go into Kyurem here, and he is either a Lord or this was his best overall play. And goes for a Gyro Ball. And I was just like, holy crap. And I'm going to guess he was a Lord because that didn't make sense to go against that against Uzi. Unless that would have done more damage. Now, I'm going to survive the Shadow Sneak there. Going to get the Earth Power off. I mean, I don't know his actual investment, but I was modest. Max special attack with a Scarf. So how much that crit mattered, I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure there was a chance for me to kill anyways. So I don't think that was too terribly influential. Now he's going to crunch here. I need to see what he's going to lock himself into so I don't crazily switch into something. Now I'm thinking here, I got 2 Mons left. I got to bring in Ruben. Go for the Rapid Spin. Get rid of all this crap. Be able to get out and get back in. Because he's only got 2 things left himself. So he's going to crunch me here. I know I can take one of those, and I Rapid Spin. So he's going to be at a little bit of health. Too bad I didn't Extreme Speed when I saved him with Arcanine, because this thing would be dead then. And I would still have 2 pokes left. Would have been even more fantastic had I gone for an Earthquake there and killed it, but wasn't thinking about that. Survived the crunch to die to Sandstorm, which is booty. Unfortunately, nobody gets a kill for that because he died to Sandstorm. Ruben is going to come in, and here's the kicker. Max Speed, Scarf, Jolly Tyranitar outspeeds the investment I have. I don't know why. In my head, I was faster than him no matter what. But the investment that I had, I was literally 1 speed point slower than him. So that was well played by Fizz. He beat me 2-0. So we're starting off second half of the season with a loss, which stinks, but it's okay. It's not that bad. So alright guys, this has been week 7 of the GBA season 5. Unfortunately, we're starting off this week with a loss, but it was to one of the top-ranked players in the league who played well. We could have won that match, but unfortunately, we just didn't see the plays we needed to make when we could have made them. One being not letting Arcanine go down without getting damage on that Tyranitar. I should have switched out at that point. I mean, the Stone Edge was just painfully obvious, which is why I thought he was going to Pursuit or do something else. That play at the end, not checking my speed and me being slower than the Tyranitar when I Rapid Spun was just dumb. Rapid spinning at all to get rid of that stuff was just dumb, because with the sand up, his doggy thing would have outrun me regardless of what we had there. So really dropped the ball at the end of that match, and it cost us a game. Really, it did. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, and Rapid Spinning on the obvious switch in to fodder off Leaveney, which is where I should have Rapid Spun and didn't. That was my best opportunity to do it. Another thing I could have done the first time Leaveney was switched in, should have went for Iron Head. It was the safest, best play I could have made, but I don't know. I just was not my A game this week. Definitely was not. So yeah. Alright guys, all we can do is pick up the pieces. We move on. We're playing another NCO Brethren next week, and that is Superblaw 411, coach of the Boston Red Sox. So we're looking forward to that. Nick and Fizz are my 2 longest standing internet friends, and we've been friends for what's probably close to a decade now. So yeah, fun stuff. Alright guys, but this has been OldManTup. Don't forget to check YoFiz's channel out. Links will obviously be in the description. But something you want to keep your eye on there if you like D&D/Pathfinder, D&D being Dungeons and Dragons. We just started, I don't want to call it a league, but I don't know what else to call it. A group of 4 of us get together and play what is hopefully going to be every Saturday morning. And that will be a weekly, or possibly twice a week, upload to his channel of us playing the game and what we played this morning. I'm recording this Saturday night, and it was very enjoyable and just funny because I had no clue about anything Pathfinder, D&D. I'd never played before. I'd never watched someone play before, so it was quite amusing. So alright guys, this has been OldManTup. Again, thank you to LadyKubu for the art. Thank you to A-Drive for recording my match, and thank you to Tom for getting my mons to me in a timely manner. He's super busy and all that jazz. So alright guys, this has been OldManTup. Once again, thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace.